Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. I very much appreciate each and every one of you for coming over to my channel. How is everyone doing? As you come in, if you could please hit the thumbs up or the like button, I would really appreciate it. Hello, Katrina Winters, my member and my Hello, Katrina Winters, my member and my tea sipper. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Cindy G, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, Linda Gamble, the hardest working mom on these YouTube streets. And please bear with me. I think I done got myself an ear infection again. Um, so I am taking some antibiotics and I have some ear drops, but it does not seem to be working. Oh, great, Katrina. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing okay. It's just I think I got an ear infection because one of my ears are clogged up, and and I always get ear infections all the time. So I haven't had one in a while. So I guess it was I was due to get one. Let's see here. Hello, the soul of the manor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, no problem, Linda. No problem. I very much appreciate you for coming over. Thank you so much. And let me know if I'm too loud, guys. Hello, Cindy G, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, Mary Willis. Hello, 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 my mod. Hello, hello. Let's see who else we have in here. All right. It looks like we got 35 people in here. And as you come in, if you could give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Even if you're up there in the bushes, please come down here and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And let me know if I'm too loud. I've been listening to my videos and I sound really, really loud on them. So I'm trying to make some adjustments here. And please bear with me. I only got one ear right now. All right. So yeah, I see the thumbnail. Did Coleslaw move into Martell's house? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Hello, Thelma, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, hello. Hello, Reno. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. Thank you, Thelma. Hello, Laura C. Jones, my member and my tea sipper. Hello, hello. Yes, and as you come in, please hit the like button. We're going to talk about this. Did she move in the house that's not up to code? The house with the garage bigger than the whole house? Honey, we're going to talk about this. But I was over there on Miss Black Titanic's channel. Shout out to Black Titanic. Shout out to Black Titanic. I was over there in her channel snooping around, and I was over there. I love Miss Black Titanic. So I was over there on her channel. I have to go over there and, but a lot of the content creators, I do go over there. I like to give them a thumbs up, just doing my part to make sure their videos stay in the algorithm. So I do go over there. I go to Sassy T. I go to I go to Tea Talk with Your Girl. I go to Sandra P. Gen Extra. I don't care if I stay in the chat for 10 or 15 minutes. I like to go to my sister's channel and give them a thumbs up to keep them in the algorithm. Also, I go to other content creators' channels as well. I can stand there for 10 minutes or whatever. I just give them a thumbs up to keep them in the algorithm. A lot of times when I do go to their channels, I might do a super sticker just to show my support to them. We all in this together. So I do that as well. So, there's nothing wrong with you being a content creator. You can't go show love to other content creators. All of us on YouTube are the same thing. So I do that as well. But I was just shocked to see that Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Coleslaw Yes, they moving on up. But is there another reason why he didn't put her up in that house? And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about why he didn't put Miles Morales, aka Spider-Man, aka Not, up in that house. We're gonna talk about it. Also, we're gonna talk about CK. I think CK is behind a lot of stuff that's going on with these reality TV shows. I think he got something to do with Married to Medicine with these women on over there fighting like they some kids, like they some high school kids. Honey, CK is a low down, dirty ass snake. Oh, I'm not past the 10-minute mark. I'm supposed to be cussing. I think he got something to do. Just because he got his own shows, you don't think he be talking to them women over there from Married to Medicine? I even think he be talking to them women over there from Love and Hip Hop. He be talking to Toya from Toya and Reggie show, getting people business, getting people into it. I don't know, y'all. I think he just evil. He evil. He loved chaos. He loved chaos. And I don't know why people can't see that. And I also heard that Married to Medicine is on a pause or cancel. We shall see. Because I heard, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, that some people on that show got to fight. Dr. G and Damien got to fight, and Quad and Simone got to fight. Now, you know that's just ghetto and ratchet. Just ghetto fabulous. Well, let me just get this housekeeping out the way, and we're going to talk about it all. And let me know in the chat if this volume is good for you all. Because like I said, I've been looking at my videos, and it seems like I'm screaming on when I'm talking to y'all. So I don't want to be doing that. So let me know if this volume is okay for you guys. Okay. All right. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Let me get my banner up here. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, there is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research and learning. Fair use, fair use. Now, I do not own the rights to any of the clips I may show today. I do not own the rights to any of the clips I may show today. And shout out to Miss Black Tanic. Yeah, I know she is also boots on the ground. She be, in and out of Huntsville as well. So she can go into Huntsville and, if they say they doing this to something, she can go right over there and check it out and show you in real time what's going on. So shout out to Miss Black Titanic. Like I said, I was over there on her channel and she was actually showing Coleslaw and Miles Morales in the house. So we're going to talk about that, but y'all know I got to wait for the 10-minute mark. Shout out to Miss Black Titanic. That's where I got the information from. Again, shout out to Miss Black Titanic. Yeah, but we're going to get into it. Now, I know this woman ain't dumb enough to go and move in that house, but I've seen worse. Also, like I said, Married to Medicine, they over there fighting on there. I gotta watch the complete reunion. And also, it's been alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Some people that got fired from there, fired from the show. Some people ain't coming back to the show. Now, what I heard is Dr. Damien and Dr. G, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, got to fight. Now, you know Dr. Damien's too big to be fighting Dr. G. Now, he should be ashamed of himself. A doctor and a psychiatrist fighting? Now, you know that's ghetto. Ghetto fabulous. And then Simone and Quad fighting? Oh, my goodness. You know that's bad. That is so unprofessional. These women are in their late 40s, going into their 50s, and y'all over here on this show, on this reunion fight, like y'all some high schoolers. You know, that don't make no sense. These are professional people. Just think about if you seen your doctor or your dentist on TV fight. Oh no, I wouldn't be going back. If I seen the doctor and my dentist on TV fighting, there's no way. Y'all got some issues. And then I don't think they can hold their liquor. I think they be having these coffee cups and mugs. I think they have either wine or something else in them. I don't think they can hold their liquor. Let's see who else we have in here. Hello, committed to the journey. Yes, the hardest working mod on these YouTube streets. Please hit the like button as you come in. We have 33 likes and 54 in the chat. Can we please get those likes up, please, and thank you. You know, Ari sent that up with her silly self. Maybe they doing this for a storyline, guys. You could be on to some, Dot Willie. Maybe they setting this up for a storyline, baby. You said Carlos is an agent of chaos, period. Yes. Like he went on there and I'm asking Toya all these inappropriate questions when she's a married woman. But also, Toya took the bait. And like I said, I don't think I will say it again, I don't think no married woman should be on national TV saying that you can have your ex-husband back if you wanted to. Now, I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. You know, we can have our own opinions over here. Hello, Point 84. Heavenly did a video stating that Carlos told her to bring Apollo and his wife on the show. Carlos is producing, you said, Married to Medicine. So Carlos is producing Married to Medicine? When did that happen? I thought Carlos got fired from Married to Medicine, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. They didn't let him back on the show? All right, guys, we're at the 10-minute mark. Welcome to my channel, Drop the T. And as you come in, if you could please give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Also, follow me on my other platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, Drop the T. And if you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you as a T drop. All right, let's get to it. So it appears that Coleslaw and Miles Morales has moved into Martell's property. Y'all know the property, the one with the garage that's bigger than the whole damn house? She has moved in there. So I was over there on Black Titanic page and she got footage of it where somebody goes and knocks on the door and a lady asks, does Sam live here? And here come Miles Morales and Coleslaw. Miles Morales is dressed up in a Spider-Man outfit. And she's like, no, don't know Sam live here. You got the wrong house. Got it on film and everything. So, do y'all think that he didn't move her in this house for a storyline for Love and Marriage Huntsville? Or do she not got nowhere to go? Or maybe, y'all know if you get Section 8, you got a voucher, right? But no, that can't work either because the house is not up to code. And if you get that Section 8 voucher, they come out and check the house and make sure it's up to code. So it couldn't be that. So that she don't got nowhere to go, and she living in the house, or y'all, maybe they setting this up for a scene on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Remember, Martell say they do not show his real life, so maybe they setting this up where her and Miles Morales can film in that house, and they can show Martell real life that they living in the house that he built. Oh my God, this I didn't think of that, y'all. Maybe they're filming in that house, Coleslaw, Martell, and Miles Morales for a storyline for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Drop it in the chat if you think that's so. That they got Miles Morales and Coleslaw in that house and Martell, so they can film in there because they want to show his real life. They could be setting this up for a storyline, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. So why all of a sudden now is she moving in the house? Why haven't he been moved her in there? Because the house been empty for God knows how long. So why all of a sudden now he moved them in there? The only thing I can think of, guys, is they doing this for a storyline. And allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I think maybe CK is keeping it on the hush that the show maybe got renewed, but he don't want to let the YouTube know or the bloggers know. He thinks that we probably try to sabotage the show or something like that. Maybe he just gonna spring it all out. That could be possible. That could be very well be possible that he's that they're filming in that house. Let me know if what y'all think in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think. Yeah, do y'all think they doing this for a storyline? Because why all of a sudden now is he moving Coleslaw and Miles Morales in that house? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. You said Carlos King is a demon? Yes. You said Carlos King is pure evil. Let me see. She was standing there with the boy looking ashy as fuck. They weren't inside. They were at the door looking like trick-or-treaters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were standing in the doorway there. Please hit the like button when you come in. I think they setting this up for a storyline, guys. That they gonna use Martell house that he can't sell or rent out, and him and Coleslaw and Baby Slaw gonna be living in that house for their storyline. 47 likes and 88 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. I saw a video from Bell Collector where Clifford is in trouble for punching the waitress in her chest. So now Clifford running around here punching on women. So if he punched that waitress in the chest, a woman, imagine what he doing to his wife, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. So if you would sit there and hit a waitress, that's a woman in the chest. What are you doing to your damn wife, sir? So wait a minute. He actually Clifford is in trouble for punching the waitress in her chest. Oh hell no! If he hitting a waitress, which is a woman, what the hell is he doing to his wife? Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I guess with the orange man making drastic changes to SNAP benefits and Section 8, she got to go somewhere. Yes, because they only said that. Now, I agree with that. Now, some stuff he doing makes sense with the SNAP and then the Section 8 and then the daycare and then the Medicaid. Because these people will set on Section 8, they'll get on there and won't get off. Section 8 was supposed to be you stay on there for a couple of years to build yourself up, to get you a better job and things like that. Then you're supposed to come off of, you're supposed to move out. But then the next person can move in and better themselves. The people are getting in Section 8 and standing there. I know I had some friends that they live there. And I don't knock anybody. Don't get me wrong. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. And I don't knock anyone for building themselves up. I tell y'all all the time, I used to get food stamp, Medicaid, and child care, but I built myself up and took my own self off of it. So there's no shame in my game. I'm telling y'all the truth. They didn't have to tell me to get off. I took my own self off. I needed it at the time to build myself up. So when I did and was able to, I took myself off. I started paying for my own daycare, everything. Yeah, some months I didn't. I mean, some weeks I didn't want to give that woman $600, $700 for child care, but I did it. Shit, I don't want to pay for my own medical, but I did it. You know how it is to go in the store. You see people with SNAP, and you got to stand there and spend your own money, $200 and $300, sometimes four, sometimes maybe five. When I had all my kids here, but I did it. So didn't nobody have to take me off. I took my own stuff off. There's no shame in my game, and if I need it again, I will go down there and take it again. Then once I do what I need to do to get where I need to go, then I will take myself back off. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say I won't never need it or won't take it if I need it. If I need it, I will take it. I'm not one of those type of women that just want to sit there and just set on um, food stamps, child care, or Medicaid. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. But with this thing here is that you're only going to be able to stay on Section 8 for 2 years. With SNAP benefits, I think they're saying they're going to be giving SNAP $50 per kid, and it's going to be like WIC. You're only going to be able to buy certain things with the SNAP benefits or food stamps or what have you. Also, you're going to have to pay half of your daycare or majority of your daycare. Also, you're gonna have to start paying half of your for your health insurance. You know, so they're gonna figure it out some type of way. But I do agree with that. I know some people to this day. They parents are still on Section 8. They have to become accustomed to it. So they used to paying cheap rent, so they're not gonna go out here and get no other house paying $2,000, $2,500 for rent, or they're not gonna buy no house, so they got to pay a mortgage for $3,000, $4,000. They're not gonna do it, so they rather stay on the Section 8. And if you disabled, now if you disabled, right, I don't have no problem. If you disabled or elderly, then you should be able to be on Section 8 because some people don't get a lot of money for their Social Security benefits. But if you are an able-bodied person, right, you should be taken off. Also, they have it where if you do not work, you're not going to be able to get SNAP benefits. Well, I'm in Wisconsin. So the men who are saying they're homeless, they don't have no job, they would give them $200 a month in SNAP. So they're not going to be able to have that no more. They have to work, I think the orange man said 30 to 35 hours a week. If you don't work, you can't get the SNAP benefits. If you are an able-bodied person, I'm not talking about disabled people or elderly people. I'm talking about people, there's nothing wrong with you. If you don't work 30 to 35 hours a week, you can't get SNAP. Usually they had it where, okay, they'll take the parent off and just give it to the kids. No more of that. No more of that. You have to work 30 to 35 hours a week to get the SNAP benefits. Just saying, this is what they put out here. So if y'all know people, let them know. There's no more laying down all day with the Mary Jane. Section 8 is coming to a halt. If you've been on there for more than 2 years, they're going to take you off. And they have started, I think, I don't know, I think it was in New York, but let me double check that, where they have started taking people off of it. They're living in these apartments and get to Section 8. No. And I even know some people that won't get a better job or want to work more hours because they said that it messes with their Section 8. Just saying. But that's either here or there. Let's get to it. So do y'all think that Martell and Coleslaw are doing that as a plot for a storyline for Love and Marriage Huntsville? And please don't take this the wrong way. I'm just covering what I see out here in these YouTube streets. I'm not covering Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will not do that. But if I hear or see something going on out here in these streets, I'm going to talk about it on my channel. Because I know some people will get the wrong idea. Hello, baby girl 1981, my mod. Hello. Yes, Carl Lucifer, stringing Married to Medicine. His shows are a mess now. He's tampering with Andy. Yeah, so I can believe this. I can believe it. Because CK and Dr. Heavenly is real tight. Also, he's tight with Quad. So he could be telling them stuff to ambush that show, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So he could be doing this to ambush that show because the show is either canceled or it's on pause right now. So I look, y'all know what he did to the show when he was on there last time. We had Phaedra and Candy them, and Phaedra, Candy, and forgot the other person name into it. And he was the one behind it. So maybe he allegedly, what if he's trying to sabotage Married to Medicine because his shows are effed up? Just think about it. And I believe, y'all, this is what I believe. Dr. Heavenly got something on Dr. Damien. I believe this in my soul that Dr. Heavenly has something on Damien because there's no way you can sit up here and tell me that he telling another man to let Dr. Heavenly say whatever the heck she wants to him, and the man not say nothing. Then you try to do the right thing when you go over there and tell her, as a man, go over there and tell her husband what she's doing, and he says nothing. Like you just supposed to let Dr. Heavenly say whatever the heck she wants you. And like I said, I think some stuff gonna be coming out about Dr. Heavenly's sister, but I think they can't pay her off, no more. I think she want to come out and say some things, y'all. That's my opinion. And now they are saying, I think it was Simone, and I think that Dr. Contessa told Dr. Heavenly to her face that Dr. Damien has kids out here. Now, they done told her to her damn face that Dr. Damien got kids out here, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. And here go Dr. Heavenly. What? What? They done told this damn woman to her face that this man got kids out here, y'all. I'm behind on my chats, but wait a minute. Let me see what y'all saying. You said he's in trouble. She's pressing charges. Yeah. Yes. Welcome to my channel. Heaven better stop listening to that man. She better. He said good and drunk. Yeah. Yes, they be on that show. I believe they be drunk on there. Let's see, point 84. Doing this through. You said his doing this through Heavenly. It's a video. It's a video on. I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna go on Bravo here in just a second. You said T. Bradley said Carlos is trying to run Bravo to get back at Andy. That's what I just said. I think he's trying to sabotage Married to Medicine. That's why it's paused or it's canceled. Because at that reunion, Dr. Damien, Dr. G, Quad, and Simone got to fight, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Let's see, he didn't have no chance moving in that house. Martell was squatting in the other house. Yes, he was squatting in that Airbnb and they wanted him out of there. So I guess him and Coleslaw didn't have no choice but to move in that property he had. Allegedly. They might try to bring her on the show. That's what I'm saying. Remember, Martell said he wants his real life film. So that's the decent house they allegedly got. But let me just tell y'all, Martell is where he needs to be and who he needs to be with. Low value, bottom of the barrel, bottom feeder Coleslaw. That is more of Martell's speed. Melanie was too high class and classy for Martell. She tried to help him out. She tried to bring him up, but you can only hide who you are for so long. Martell was trying to be somebody that he knew he was not, and he feel more comfortable with Coleslaw because they from the other side of the track. They the same people. They low value. They have no values, no morals on that. So he with who he need to be with. And I'm just being honest. You know how some people try to put on to be somebody that they not, try to act like somebody who they're not, and they can only do that for so long. Coleslaw is more of Martell's speed, a low value woman. You know, she one of them those women, you know, she's just a plain Jane. Melody, she gonna rock whatever she got on, she gonna fix herself up, she gonna get to that bag. Coleslaw is more of like one of them let me say, I don't want to say that because I don't want to offend nobody. Um Now, I'm just gonna say this. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not talking about anybody. But she like one of these low value women, don't want nothing in life. She like one of these like welfare women. She just wanna lay around all day, don't work, don't do nothing. And she looking for somebody to take care of her. She don't want to work for anything. She want everything to be given to her. So she don't have to comb her hair. She don't have to put on nothing. She's put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and going on about her business. Sometimes she don't even comb her hair. She just put it all over her head. So that's the type of person she is. She don't want where you have to keep yourself up and stuff. And that's the type of woman Martell likes. Deep down inside, Martell likes that. That's more of his speed because then she is beneath him. Just saying. You said she probably been living there the whole time. I can believe it. We see Martell's real life while he was at the SSI office. Let's see. Yes, Martell, that's who he wants. That's more of his speed. The house is up to code. That's why he was able to get a loan on it. It's just no one wants to buy the house. Okay. Well, look. This is how we do in Wisconsin. You got the Section 8, and then you got rent assistance, where you can go out and get a house right. And if the landlord will take rent assistance, we call it rent assistance, where they pay so much of your rent, and then and if you work or don't work, now if you don't work, they're gonna pay all of the rent. If you do work, they make you pay something towards the rent. So Martell can be a rent assistance landlord, and they pay him the rent for just Coleslaw living there, right? Now, if she says she's not working at all, they're gonna pay the whole rent to Martell, depending on what he charged for the rent. Now, they got a price range that they use that they'll pay for like a single family house. So maybe they getting over on the government by Martell being the landlord and Coleslaw being the tenant, and they paying Martell for her staying there. Now, if the house is up to code, they can be doing it. I'm just saying. They remember what she said. They did a lot of stuff that could land them in jail, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying. Honestly, I don't know and I don't care. Okay. We got 56 likes and 104 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Good afternoon, Anitra. Good afternoon. Oh, you listening to Bush's driving? Thank you. Hello, Simply Beautiful. He was trying to sell it, but hasn't had any luck. It was overpriced from the start. Yes, the garage is bigger than the whole damn house. all this guessing is exactly what they want. She might stay there, but she was literally at the door, not laying up in the bed. Okay, okay, all right, Stacey Bill. I really don't care who Martell has. I'm not watching. I'm not watching either. I think she wants. I think she was just at the door, not living there, in my opinion. Okay, nope. But if it is, who cares? Because CS is his life. Martell has realized no one wants him but her, and nobody wants her but him. It's all good, in my opinion. Yes, they. I guess they didn't come and realize don't nobody want them, so they stuck with each other. Do you have pics of Martell at the at the SSI building? Um, Now over on True T's channel, she said that now I got the information from True T channel. Now, if I get information from another content creators channel, I will shout them out. So shout out to True T. True T has the information allegedly for entertainment purposes only, where somebody she knew saw him down there. Now she already told Martell. She said, "I dare you to say I'm lying, and I will bring out the proof. I will get the footage." She said, "I dare you to say that I'm lying, that you was in that Social Security office, and when they told you you was denied, you started shooting tears, and the security had to put you out." Now, people ain't gonna call your bluff and say they dare you to try to sue them or come after them because they'll bring the proof out if they don't got it. Martell ain't came on this internet and say he wasn't. Hello, rabbits running. Don't you agree? You said you're so sick of these bombs and brokies. Okay. Well, Stephen, if Martell has Miles on the show, then Melanie can go get Melanie can go then Melanie can go to get and have the 4-piece nuggets on social media. Yes. So yeah, put them on there. If that house still isn't up to code, they can't live there. Somebody said it's up to code. That's how he was able to get the loan on the house. He said the house is in the ghetto. It sure is. Still need one word of mouth by several people. Okay, 60 likes and 104 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. She probably has moved in, but simply filming there. Other children haven't been around him since the last court order. That's what I have noticed too. Hello, Lala. Allegedly, why they said I think you mean Scott's quit. That's what they were going around here in these YouTube streets saying that Scott's had quit the show. You know, maybe TKA giving them the money that they want. And I heard that they said that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only that uh, Trish and Kim was gonna be the new leading couple on the show. And then also if y'all see Ken, he be filming with that guy. Him and his girlfriend or wife are supposed to be on the show too. He said no storyline. Okay. Hello, Planner Bay. Hello, hello. No, because he probably ran through the rest of her money and she can't afford to stay anywhere, and Martell can't afford to pay for her to stay anywhere. Right, because the tax money might be almost gone. And allegedly, some people are holding out for more money. And they're saying that the Scots allegedly for entertainment purposes quit. Now, I did hear this that Martell is holding out for more money as well. So I don't know how true that is. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Mel just had an outstanding event. She looked amazing, even amongst all of the other beautiful women who attended. I don't have patience for that fronting cast no more. Yes, Melanie looked beautiful in that flower dress. Oh my God, that looked gorgeous. Now, what I do is, I be on these YouTube streets. I get inspiration from everybody that's, with outfits and stuff. And if I see an outfit that someone has on, I liked it. If I like it, I'll go and get it for myself and see how it looks. Like for my birthday, I had it's my birthday, and I've been wanting to get a dress like that for a long time. And finally, I seen somebody with my body shape, and I said, "Let me order this dress and see how it look on me." And when I ordered it, and I paired it with my little booties, it looked fine to me. So you can get inspiration from all kind of ladies. You can get inspiration, and then another thing, people be like, don't let people tell you that you too old to have on this or that. I will put on whatever I feel I want to put on. Don't let people say, well, because you this age, you shouldn't wear this or that. You wear whatever makes you feel good. And that's what I do. I dress how I want to dress. Let's see. They filmed her before in that same house and it never made the cut. Maybe CK is waiting for folks to boost this up by talking about it. I don't know. Okay, he could be. CK, you know what? Let's just be honest here, guys. We always said, music is supposed to be the devil. But this man here, I don't know if he is Lucifer his damn self. Because this man is just so intended on tearing up families, homes, um, anybody's business, TV shows. It's like he's envious of other people. And it's like he's been trying to tear down Married to Medicine ever since they kicked him off the damn show. He's been had some vendetta against Andy Cohen, in my opinion. He's had some type of vendetta against Andy Cohen where he's trying to sabotage his show. Now maybe he has succeeded because the show is paused or canceled. Because just think about this. We black people really try to build themselves up and make it and do what they got to do. Now you get the chance to have good careers. Then you are on a show. Why would you get on this show and show out on here fighting like this and y'all professional people? And Dr. Heavenly, I'm just lost for words for her. Well, you know what? We gotta kind of expect this from her. This is who she is. This is who the hell she is. Did I expect this from her husband? No, because her husband usually don't go that low. Now, Clyde and Simone, they usually just run their mouth, but the actually fighting, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, that's just taking it to a whole nother level. Now they said some people is fired from off the show, and you could lose your doctor's license, or because I know there's some type of code of ethics that you have to abide by. The licensing board. Let me know in the chat. If you are on here acting a fool, fighting and stuff, and you a doctor or a dentist, is there some type of code of ethics or something like that that you have to abide by? Let me know in the chat. You said, do you have receipts on it? Have receipts on what? Well, I heard this. I didn't hear this from no AI contest. I heard this exactly from True T. If y'all talking about the SSI, no, True T actually said this. If y'all talking about the SSI, True T, point 84. If you're talking about the social SSI, we heard this directly from True T. Hello, Sandra, my member, and my T sipper. Hello, hello. Let's see. Yes, we're not watching. Like I said, I do talk about stuff that's going on in these YouTube streets that I'm not watching in either, Kathleen Harris. Let me see what you're saying, Sandra. I think this is a publicity stunt, and you notice that Love and Marriage Huntsville is not being talked about in YouTube streets, so that cast is making up crazy stories. Okay, now you might be onto something because we haven't been talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. You right about that. Um, my son has a building. My son has a building in Section 8. Signed him a letter about summer hits. Attendance won't be on Section 8 anymore. See, I told y'all. Let me read it again. Mary Willis said, my son has a building in Section 8. Signed Section 8, signed him a letter about summer hits. Attendance won't be. I think he meant Section 8 sent him a letter about summer hits tennis won't be on Section 8 anymore. Yes, they take it, and they have. And another thing, those grants, Trump, I don't want to say his name, the orange man has paused those grants for Section 8. He's not paying them. He has, just like with those farmers paid they money they had to the side for the stuff that be done to their farm because they were promised through that grant from Biden that they would get the money back. The orange man has paused that as well. So those Section 8 grants and other grants are being paused. She should have moved in a long time ago. He used her money to help build it. Never sold it. She never got a return on her investment. She needs a place to live. He should have been putting her in the house. Right, Linda Fletcher? Yeah, he done spent all her damn money. And yes, y'all, if y'all know anybody in Section 8, tell them to be on where, maybe have them a month or two worth of rent money put to the side because it's coming down the pipeline to different states where that Section 8 money from HUD or whatever has been, the orange man has paused that money and it's starting to affect people. Mary Willis just said her son owns a Section 8 building and they have told him that his tenant won't be getting no more money from the Section 8. So if y'all know anybody who's getting Section 8, we know these young people, they don't watch the news and don't know what's going on. But that money has been paused. And some people have been taken off. Now, if you've been on there for more than 2 years, you might be taken off, or your 2 years might start now. Or if you've been on there for 2 years, you might be coming off. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. They have started. Let me see here. You said they need more than $50 per child, but I do agree they need to get able-bodied people off of it. Yes. Now I don't want no kids to starve or anything like that, but some of these women, they have to stop this. Because just think about, you a hard-working person, right? You go to work every day, get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You even do overtime. You got a little cart full of food. And then these people that don't work or do nothing got 2 and 3 carts of food, crab legs, steak, lobster. And you working and can't even buy that. And then these people with all these carts got that. You know, they give food stamps. Now, I don't got no problem with food stamp. I'm just saying. So you know those people was going to start complaining about it. So they're changing the food stamp program where it's going to be just like WIC. You're only going to be able to get certain food off of the food stamps. That was not a made up story, point 84. You can go, well, they didn't. That is true. T said that. And I was over there when she said it. Now that's not made up. Now, one thing I will say, True T is a great content creator. She don't put stuff out that she can't bag up. Now, I will say that. You said sorry, typo and typing so fast. Summer, his tenants will not be getting Section 80 more. You mean some of his tenants will not be getting Section 80 more? Yes, that's what I said. They, if you, I guess they going by. If you've been on there for over 2 years, you're not gonna be getting no more Section 8. You said, at Mary Willis. Mary Willis said what? Let me see. Ooh, Mary Willis say that soon. Soon. Some people are not going to be getting Section 8. They're in for a rude awakening. That's why I say if y'all know some people who are on Section 8, who are on housing, HUD housing, let them know that it's coming. You said yes, he got it Thursday. Yes, you guys, if y'all know people that's on Section 8, tell them to put them some money to the side for rent or whatever, because these people, they're taking these people off. Yeah, they're coming off of the Section 8. The housing grant has been stopped or put on pause. So if y'all know people on Section 8, also let them know about these food stamps. You only gonna be getting $50 per kid, and you at least have to work 30 to 35 hours a week. And now only way that you don't have to work is if you're elderly or disabled. But other than that, they don't give a shit. Now, if you homeless, they say you can go to work. Um, there weren't at least 5 different people listed on that house. Yes, on that deed, there's a lot of different names listed on there. Because remember, it was first in Belinda's name, and somehow he got Belinda's name off of there, where he got these other people on there. So I guess he got the other people to give him the money to pay Belinda off, and then they put their names on there, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's see here. He said my son got it Thursday, committed to Journey. He got some Section 8 in his building. Yes, they taking these people off. They not playing. 78 likes and 152 in the chat. Now we have 178 in the chat. So we should have 178 likes, please, and thank you. Hello, Thelma, my member, and T Sipper. Hello, hello. You said counting the days when Andy sues King. Yes. Baby, I feel bad for the landlords. Yes, they not playing. That orange man is coming in here like a wrecking ball. Please hit the like button as you come in. Hello, my sweet. Hello, hello. CK interfering and Married to Medicine is going to get them unemployed. Maybe they will work for him for pennies. That's what it's looking like. Let's see here. You said, wow, where will those people go? That's that Orange Man time. Then Orange Man time. Then you been up. I think you want to say, yes, but you see, a lot of people don't watch this news, and I watch Roland Martin a lot. I watch Jasmine Crockett a lot. You know, a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes. People gonna think it just came from nowhere. It's not coming from nowhere. This man is tearing down the Department of Education. So if you have kids that are disabled or need assistance, I don't think they're going to be able to get no assistance at these schools because he's tearing that department down. So all these programs and stuff, But it's not just us that's feeling the pain. It's the clear people too. These people that own these farms, they getting ready to lose their farms. Some of them, because they took out these loans and got money and stuff, and they were supposed to get that money through the let me think about that some type of program Biden had, and the Orange Man came and paused that. So those farmers' money was tied up into that. So what they supposed to do was they signed contracts and they took their money they had put to the side and got like wells and stuff put on their farm and stuff so they can have water going through their crops and stuff. Then once they got that work done, they show the receipts to the program who worked the program, and then they were supposed to send their money back. Now this is when Biden was in office. Now because Biden is no longer in office, Trump then paused that program, and now the farmers have spent their money to get all this work done, thinking they're gonna get the money back from the program that Biden had in place. Now they don't have no money to pay the people back for the stuff, or they don't have no money to pay, people to work on their farm or their bills or anything, because they count on getting this money back from the government who they signed contracts with that told them to do this, and they gonna get the money back as long as they have the receipts that can show they had this work done. So my thing is this: I think Trump planned this all along. Had them people lose their farm, they go into foreclosure, then they come in there and get it for pennies on the dollar. If it's in foreclosure, if they lose the farm, Trump them can come in there and Elon Musk them there and get it in auction. Just saying. Just think about it. If they let these farms go into foreclosure, think about how much they can get these farms for if they're in foreclosure. Pennies on the dollar. So that's been their plan all along. But these people can't see this, and they voted against their own interest. Same thing with Medicaid. And you know what? And I'm gonna get off. I don't like really talking about politics on my channel, but I'm gonna get off of this. The blue states have been feeding the red states for the longest, helping them out. But since Trump is doing all this stuff, the red states are going to suffer the most. The blue states going to be okay, but the red states is going to suffer the most. Just down there in Huntsville alone, they were on some type of heating and electricity program that the government was helping them with their light and gas bill. Trump came and stopped that program. He stopped that program and took that money back, and the power company down there in Huntsville were going to people's accounts taking that money back out because Trump no longer supports that program. And the grant was no more. So they were going in there. People were saying they were waking up and money was missing out their account. Their account was overdrawn because they had went in those people's accounts to, pay stuff, with their checking accounts or saving account. They were able to go in there, and it's all information you can see on the news, on the on these YouTube streets for Huntsville. And it was actually actual people coming on the internet and on the news talking about their accounts were overdrawn, they was missing money out their account, and they said that the energy company took the money out because of that voucher program that that Biden had put into effect to help them pay their light bill. Trump cut it off. So like I said, they vote against their own interest. Now they mad, talking about how they supposed to pay a whole light bill. What happened to the grant they was getting? Y'all not eligible for the grant no more. The orange man took the money. Took the grant. So y'all not eligible for it anymore. So some people gonna be in trouble. So let me get off of that because I don't like to talk about politics too much. But like I said, start watching this news. You said Orange Man time been up? Yes. Let's see here. You said you've been keeping your fingers. Let's see. I've been keeping my fingers crossed. The only thing is that food just filed for full custody again. I wish he was set down somewhere. He pulled that stunt when they came back. Yep, all the time. Anytime Melanie goes and we on the trip, here he comes. Hello, Creole girl. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I ain't seen you in a while, Creole girl. Where you been at? Let me get through these likes here. Oh, thank you, Stacy. As you come in, if you could hit that like button, please, and thank you. Thelma says she's Martell type. Yes, they need to be together. They complement each other. Martell and Coleslaw, they complement each other. 90 likes and 165 in the chat. Can we get those likes up, please, and thank you. Good morning, Paris. Good morning. Let's see here. Coleslaw has a caviar taste on a Dollar Tree budget. She will always believe she deserves to have the life Melanie has and believe she will get it. Not with Martell. Martell on bending knees. Hello, Anitra. Hello, Charnel Monet. Hello, Steven. Let's see what y'all said. How can Martell being on rent assistant and that is baby, mama, and son? They don't know that just because you that's because okay, they not married, so he could be renting his baby mama a house. What's wrong with that? Just saying. I got 98 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chanel Monet. Thank you. I dropped it if the house is up to code. They can use Section 8. Right. They not married. They can use Section 8. If y'all saying the house is up to code now, he can use Section 8. They not married. Find a baby if she could make it halfway there. I'll perish her the rest of the way. You'll push her the rest of the way, I think you're saying. 107 likes and 161 in the chat. You'll push her the rest of the way. Okay. All right. 107 likes and 171 in the chat. You said the Scots can't quit. They need that show. Oh, yeah. I see Marty Marr in the chat. Carpethead Ken. This said Carpethead Ken needs to move along and take Crimson Chin with him. Well, they said they the new star of the show. We'll see. Let me see where we at. Okay, so we gonna it was all lies. Hello, Miss Boss Chick. Hello, hello. The rumors must be true if Dr. Daddy shown out. If you know the rumors are not true, I wouldn't let that bother me. Yes. Do y'all think that? What do y'all think? The women on love, on Married to Medicine, is saying that they didn't heard out here in the streets that Dr. Damon got some babies. That's what's on the reunion. And he out here fighting. I've never known for Dr. Damon to fight y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. It's so unprofessional for them to be out here doing that. Look, let's just keep a buck here. Don't y'all think it's odd that some of these people don't come out here. If Dr. Hemley is saying all this bad stuff about her sister and how her and her mother treated her when she was little, don't you think Dr. Hemley's sister would come out here and defend herself? Because the woman looked nice looking. Now we saw they kind of blurred out her face, but you can see her here and stuff. The lady looked nice looking. Don't you think she would come out here and defend herself if she wasn't being paid off, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only? Just saying. Hello, Karen. We got 122 likes, 167 in the chat. We have 183 in the chat, guys. We should have 183 likes, please, and thank you. Karen, when your job pays below the poverty level, you qualify for Section 8 with Trump and Mashburn in office. A whole lot of people now qualify and are going to be on for a long time. They're not doing it by poverty level no more, Karen. Doge and Doge them, they're not doing it by poverty level no more, huh? They're not. That's not the case no more. That's how they used to do it. They're not doing it by poverty level no more. You know, Trump them, Orange Man and Doge, which is Elon Musk, them are making up their own rules. Again, I don't like to talk about politics. They are not going by any orders anymore. They are even now to the point where they are disobeying the court's order. They are now going into privately owned companies. They are now going into nonprofit agencies. These are nonprofit agencies, has nothing to do with the government. When they didn't let them in, right? They came back again with the FBI. They called the police because this is a nonprofit organization. They don't get, they work for themselves. This is their own company, their own little business, their own nonprofit organization. They called the police, the nonprofit agency did. Do you know the police, Washington, D.C. police, let them people, Doge them go up in these people business? So there's no more poverty level for food stamps or housing or daycare. That's the thing of the past. They're not going by that no more. The Orange Man is able to do whatever he wants to do now. He is not even listening to the courts no more. So they're not going by poverty level no more. So that's out the window. Where you saying that you own your own stuff and this has nothing to do with the government, you don't want them in there? They don't care about no search warrant, no whatever. If Doge then wants to come into there and you try to call the police on them, the police is not doing anything. Or the FBI is not doing anything. So think again. They're not playing. Oh, that SSI story got to be true. You can't make this ish up. That one had me. Yeah, now you know True T is a great content creator. She's not going to put out stuff that she can't bag up. 124 likes and 123 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Hello, Daisy Lewis. Hello, Roblox Player. Hello, hello. You said, what Gator Mouth gonna do when it's time for the children to come over? I don't know, because that house is tiny. Maybe they're gonna make some rooms out there in the garage because it's big enough. Just saying. I ain't done their asses or the show if it comes back on. Me either. Rabbits running. A lot of people are going to be homeless. Yes. You know how they were going by the poverty levels before for housing and food stamps and child care? They're not going by that no more. Doge does what it wants to do. Now, if they can go up in privately owned businesses and you call the police and the police make you step to the side and let them come up in there, if these people are shutting down Social Security offices, VA hospitals, what do you think they will do to welfare? Do you think If they going up in there doing everything, what do you think they're gonna do? Nothing. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Now, now this is all I'm saying. They have. Do you know the vet? They have closed down these VA hospitals. They have went up in the Social Security office and fired people. They don't do the regular fine the regular way. They tell you to get a box and you got 5 or 10 minutes to get your stuff and go. So they not doing stuff the regular way, guys. You better stop watching these news. If they can go up in privately owned places, then these people go to court and they not doing what the judge tell them to do. So what do you think they're gonna do for Section 8 daycare and food stamps? Nothing. So they doing their thing. Joe's just doing whatever it wants to do. Elon Musk and those little bitty the tech guys he got with him, they going up in these places doing whatever they want to do. So they not going about no poverty level no more. They don't care about that. There's no rules. The rules are gone, guys. There's no more rules. They make up their own rules as they go. Well, brother Martell is doing well. Let him do well. God bless you. You said coleslaw moves every year. Yes, every year. That is not healthy. You said I told my daughter-in-law God got you. Yes, God got them. They don't worry about it. Everything gonna work out. Who was that? Say that is not your business. Wait a minute. Who is this? Who is SC? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? That is not your business. Let me know who you talking to. SC. Who you talking to? Let me know in the chat who you talking to. Hello, chocolate. Said, I think you mean you died off the sky quit. That's their only income. Well, that's what they saying out here in these streets. I, in my opinion, I don't think they quit because that's their income. That's my opinion. But you know, we all got our own opinions. 130 likes with 178 in the chat. We got 184 in this live. Even if you're in the bushes, come on down and hit the like button. You said most people that have food stamps work, Sharon. Okay. Who has time to lie on a bomb? Trolls in the building. Yep, get the trolls on up out of here. My mods are in the chat. Get the trolls up out of here. Bobo Anderson, if he is doing well, then why was he at the SSI office in Atlanta crashing out? Right, you right about that, Anitra. Let's see. And True T also said she dared Martell to say she was lying about being at the SSI office. You right about that, Rabbit's Runner. She said she dared him. She said he could let him try to even sue her. She said she will bring it out. Baby, True T don't lie. She, like I said, she don't lie. She got great content, so I trust her. You said Troll just disappeared. I don't see them in here anymore, but it's SC. Yep, SC is in here. Hello, Carla. Hello, hello. I don't believe he's doing well either, Carla. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, we're gonna leave Hotel alone. He needs to focus all of his attention on some of Mel's lip balm for them damn ashy lips. His body her body butter for them elbows and knees and some new loafers. Yes. His lips be I don't know, that top lip be like something wrong with it. That top lip. 139 likes, 187 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Hotel had his boots on the ground. I didn't trust around that little girl purse. Show didn't. He might have trying to see with some damn money in there. The house was never in her name. She purchased the land, then sold it back to him. Okay. 155 likes, 185 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Martell isn't doing well when he's wearing 18.99 suits off of AliExpress. When he was wearing tailored suit, you can't see he's hurting for service. Please give him a big glass of milk. Yeah, Martell went from having tailored suits to wearing AliExpress. Kind of that's either ashy lips hotel or bumps on the lips. Coleslaw don't pay neither one of neither one no mind. I retired from HSS in SNAP division, and it definitely needed revamping. Not in agreement with $50 with food stamp costs. I did see general generous general recipients that don't even think about working. Right? They don't think about working. The farmers are in trouble also. Lord help us. Yes. I think they did that to take allegedly for entertainment purposes. I think they want their land. I heard that's one of the reasons we haven't heard from True T is because she put that info out on Martell. That's what the streets of Huntsville is saying. Really, point 84. Okay. Those young people need to be taken off Section 8. The elderly should be taken care of, and young people get a job. That's what I said, Daisy. That's exactly what I said. If you able-bodied, now if you disabled or elderly, then that's another story. But I'm saying these young people that set up all day smoking that reefer and don't want to work and set up eating all day and getting the food stamp, they need to go to work. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying no elderly people need to be taken off. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tay Tay. U.S. sent billions of dollars of meat that they didn't want it, and Russia said they would sell it to them. Yeah, they trying to starve us, but like I said, I've been stocking up on my canned goods, box, stuff, and my deep freezer and stuff like that. I'm even start talking to my kids. We're going to go into a recession. I've been in the bushes sometimes when I'm not able to chat. Okay, Creole girl, I'm just making sure you're okay. Okay, all right, he on this shit. All right, I know. Let's see. I know my Mill glad there we will glad she I'm trying to I'm glad I know hmm, I was wondering where you've been as well. Glad to see you though, boo. Yes, I was wondering where Creole Girl was at. I ain't seen her in a while. 171 likes and 186 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. You said that's the word on the streets in Huntsville, point 84. Okay. Mel says she's going to take a break, and I'm happy she can finally detox all the toxicity out of her system. But I can't wait until she comes back to do her big one. Yes, like I said, Mel, she, had to. She came from a very bad marriage, and she had to dissolve all her business, and then came from a toxic show. Now she done built her wealth back up and became another millionaire, this time by herself. Now she can sit back and decide what job she want to do and just relax, that she don't have to be on no show for no money because she okay. She not hurting for no money. So she can sit back and relax, and she decide what job she want to take. She decide when she want to work and when she don't want to work. And that's a great feeling that those other castmates, they need that show. She walked away and let y'all know, I don't need the show. I'm good. So she letting y'all know she don't need the show. She good. Y'all can have, she letting you know you can have this damn show. I'm gonna still make it. I'm gonna still eat, me and my kids. So good riddance. That's actually a smart move if he did that for her. Keep the money in the house. Okay, okay, Tay Tay. Miss Boss Chick. I never knew him to act out. I bet they will quit the show if they have to discuss this on the new season. If there is a new season, yes. Dr. Damon, why are you so mad? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Grown men fighting on the show and educated doctors? That is trifling. You said Damien got those clear babies. She had baby good in her cabinet. That's what I'm saying. She was trying to say it was for him, but it was for them babies. Let's see. Mel did say that it was a much needed break for her. I'm so proud of Mel, and I wish her nothing but continuous happiness and success. Yes, just think about it. You don't have to be on that toxic show no more. 178 likes and 194 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. The reason I don't believe it is because that clip is still up. Plus, it was true, so he probably want to keep that as quiet as possible, hoping it will just go away. I heard that Pepper's sister was involved with Dr. Daddy. Not sure how true that is, but it was reported in another channel. Yeah, that the sister had him first. I hope so too. He said, well, go to work, baby. Hello, Brittany. The orange man won't be in office for long. Trust and believe me. Hello, Brittany. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know. When Martell goes to jail, she can hold the house down for him. Yeah. She gonna have to do some strange things so to change, apparently. The orange man won't want to cut all the programs. Yes. Yeah, that's why and then I be telling my niece them and little cousin them that what? What they gonna cut the snap off? Yes. If you work and stuff like that, and you know they're gonna take it down to $50 a kid, you know, I'm telling them all that they don't listen. At point 84, what is said about SSI was fact, and she dared him to challenge her. This is not. Yeah, so that's all we're saying. At Brittany, well, the Simpsons did say he's out of here in 2025. Oh, y'all be watching those predictions. Okay. You don't want mail back, okay. Let's see what else is okay, so let's see what else. Hello, Laura C. Jones, my member. He could use her as a Section 8 customer, however, he can't live there. Yep, he can't live there. Hello, Capricorn Flower. Hello, hello, my mod. Hello. Let me see. Cindy. Let me see how many likes we got in here. Hello, Kia. She wants proof that she's she's the last. Okay. For Martell. Okay. He says, I've been picking up a lot of beans in the bag. I'm telling y'all better get on it. These people, I don't trust them. 200 likes and 187 in the chat. Thank you. Hello, Shirley. Ariane wants the life she had when Martell was with Mel. He had money to spend on her when he was married to Mel. There is no more trip, etc. You're right about that. She looked unkept. When she was with Martell and he was married, she looked very well kept up. She kept her hair done, nails cut, and she looked decent. Let's be clear, when Mel left the show, she decided not to renew her contract. Right. Hello, let's see. Jacqueline. Food banks are also struggling now too. Yes, they are. I'm telling y'all better start. Dollar store 120. Well, the $1.25 store. They have a lot of name brand food in there that y'all can get, and also box good like noodles and stuff like that. Beans, things in the can and in the boxes. I work with housing. These are proposals from the new administrator, but these things are not going into effect until after they pass through Congress. No bills have ever been set up yet. But and I understand that, Carol. But Congress is no longer Congress. The Congress that we knew, who debated things and settled things with each other, that reached across the aisle to make decisions. What these people are saying on these and I'm on here looking at C-SPAN and stuff. Whatever Donald Trump, he's already told Congress them, whatever Elon Musk and Doge say, they are to do. And the reason the Republicans are saying that they are somewhat doing what they say, because Elon Musk is threatening them, talking about if they go against what they say, they're going to primary them. Meaning they're going to put so much money in the state, in the city, the state that they live in, to bring in a newcomer to take their seat. So they don't have much of a choice, they say it. And they saying this off camera to other bloggers who cover stuff like that, who cover politics, Midas Touch. What are their other names? I forgot the other ones. They are talking to Midas Touch and other bloggers off camera and things like that. They don't. Y'all understand the Republican has the House and the Senate. So whatever Doge tell them to do, and Donald Trump already says whatever Doge to say to do, that's what they do. Also, Donald Trump will call down there to the House and tell them whatever Elon Musk say to do, they are to do it. So they have the House and the Senate. So there's nothing the Democrats can do. They can sit up there and argue, but when it comes down to it, the Republicans have the vote to do what the hell they want to do. And if Donald Trump is telling the Republicans to do what Doge is saying to do, to cut these benefits, they're going to do it because they don't want to get primary. They're saying, Kim, that the house is up to code now because he wouldn't be able to get the loan out on the house if it wasn't. Now I'm just telling y'all what's going on. You go right here. Project 2025 is working in overtime, baby. Donald Trump, excuse me, I don't like to say his name. After Orange Man is defying court orders saying that he is the president, he don't have to listen to judges. What do you think he will do? What he doing to Congress there? They're not going the old rules and stuff and things we went by to legislate. They're not doing that anymore. The Republicans have flipped completely out. They're saying that they don't have to listen to the judge. They don't have to go by rules. Yeah, y'all better start listening to what these people are saying, baby. They is on it. You wait a minute. I think it was Jacqueline who said, "Well, they're proposing." There's no proposing. If Doge and Donald Trump say what it is, that's what it is. There's no more debating. The Biden days where they were debating with the Republicans and the Democrats, oh, that's over with. That there's no more of that. If they was proposing something, why are these programs getting stopped? Why are these programs all on pause and getting torn down? Oh no. The right way to do, and that's one thing I don't like about the Democrats, and that's what makes me angry with them. They don't fight like the Republicans be playing dirty, doing stupid ass shit. The Democrats always got to be, well, we're gonna follow this, we're gonna do this. That's why y'all fucking ass be losing. The Republicans fight dirty, and let me stop. Okay. We're not gonna talk about it, y'all. But I get upset. I mean, let me stop talking about it. Hello, Lady Pooh, my mod, and my tea drop. Hello, hello. We're gonna stop talking about it because I get upset about it, and I don't want to do that on my channel, y'all. Orange man, this is not playing by the rules. Right? He's not playing by the rules no more. It's over for that. You think he gonna play by the rules? No, he's not doing that no more. There's not no debating no more. They not doing none of that no more. They doing what they want to do. Him and Doge and Elon Musk. They going up in private places that they have no business in. Then you try to call the police to get help. The police is on their side. So I don't know what we in for. Just saying. Let's see. 212 likes and 210 in the chat. Thank you. Yes, guys, we have to be more mindful and listen to what's going on out here in these streets. Baby, Roland Martin be getting it in. He gonna break stuff down so that you understand what's going on. And then the other people he have on his show, they're not doing no more of that. Republic, they are scared. I'm just gonna say the R people and the D people, they're not negotiating anything no more. The R people are not saying a word to Doge because of what Orange Man is saying. Just say it. Yes, so we're gonna get off of that because that pulls on my heartstring tugs a little bit. Let me get off of it. But yes, so I think, like I just said was talking about, Carlos is behind all of this stuff. He's trying to sabotage Married to Medicine. He got some vendetta against Andy Cohen, so I think he's trying to take his shows down because his shows are not doing too high. And let me see if I do have a video about the Bell Collective. Give me just a second here. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just trying to go to this Married to Medicine. Wait a minute, to Bravo here. Give me just a second. I think they got it on here about Bravo. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. I think this is it. Let me see if this is it. If this is not it, give me just a second. This is
Nobody.
okay, guys. So what do we think about this? What do we think about Heavenly? About the girls said about what they said about the babies, y'all? About the mixed babies, what y'all say? You said Cliff ain't nothing but a drunk. Okay, all right, Jacqueline. All right. You said Dr. Hellish is scared her story is getting ready to come out. I think so, Mary. Hello, CC. The ghetto, no excellence. Dr. Jackie, with all of her high uh, bulletin self worth, should be embarrassed to be on this platform. Yes, but I didn't like. Okay, I didn't like what Dr. Jackie said about pregnant black women. That we overdo it, we exaggerate time of we in pain and stuff like that. How the heck she know that somebody is over exaggerating if they in pain, that we don't really be in pain? I didn't like that at all. Black women have a lot of problems when they have babies. Some people have fibroids. Um, some people can have a poor muscle. It's a lot of stuff that could be going on when you're pregnant. For her to just say that, that put a bad taste in my mouth for her. That's just me though. If Ariane is on Section 8, can't no one live in the house with her but her and her kids. Yes, but you know, people, they do it. They do it. You said Quad look nice. You said, wow. Yeah, they on the show getting it on. No more crab legs and steaks for the ones that was getting the $1,000 a month in food stamps. Oh no, they that's coming to an end. Miss Boss heavily commented under a post uh, that started. They started filming next month. They should take Dr. Heavenly off that show. I can't. I don't think I could do watch another season with her on there. I can't. I want her off of there. I can't stand Dr. Jackie and her anti-black woman. Believe she holds herself in such high regard. You think she would leave this embarrassing show? Yes, but I've been ever since she said that. I'm just be honest with you. It doesn't matter what she do or what she say. I dislike her. But for putting that out there on on this on Married to Medicine, where millions of people are watching, having people think that black women over exaggerate when they say they hurt or they're in pain when they pregnant. I don't like it. And as her being a black woman herself, I don't see how any woman goes to her after she said that. No, no, ma'am. So I'm telling you something wrong with me, and you telling me it ain't. No, mm-mm. Just me. Um, it's true. Why did her voice get louder talking over contestant? That's what I'm saying. It's true. I think it's true. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Jackie is no good in my opinion. No. When she said that about the black women, I can't. I cannot exactly. I can't deal with Jackie. She definitely has no filter and doesn't care what she say. She sure don't. Said that part, CC. No, that I've been done with Jackie ever since she said that stuff about black women. I can't deal with her. Uh. And Dr. Heavenly, and then now y'all know Dr. Damon is real quiet. Why would he get into a fight with little old bitty Dr. G? So it's some truth to what's being said, and they don't want the shit to come out. That's why they over here fighting everybody, and Dr. Heavenly over here running her mouth. Her, just the ghetto, just the ghetto. Now, just think about you see your doctor on TV fight. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. If you're gonna go on a show and be married to medicine, be about black excellence. Don't get on here with no bullshit. We can have a show with just a little bit of messiness, but not all this right here. It's too much. Why can't we have black people showing in black excellence, doing great, nice families, this and that? Why do we have to have this bullshit? Black women on here cat fighting. You know, yeah, just be on Love and Hip Hop. Now, I expect that from Love and Hip Hop. I know what I watch and what I expect. I know what I'm gonna get, but not these other shows. And these are black, educated, smart women. Just saying, y'all, we can do better. We can do better. I know we can. 224 likes, 166 in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Linda, Lady Pooh. Thank y'all so much for modding for me, and also Capricorn Flower. Yes, we can do better. We can have good shows with black men and women on there, showing their business, showing black excellence. Why you got to get over here and act up and show y'all ass? Why? Why you got to get over here and show y'all ass? It makes no sense. Why can't we be happy for one another? I love to see a black woman who's a doctor or a nurse or got her own business that own her shit. I love it. And black women, we can dress our ass off. We dress so nice. We keep our hair done, nails. And you own your own business. We own our shit. And that's why the other races don't like us. Because baby, when we walk in a room, it's all eyes on us. But then when y'all get on these shows and show y'all ass, they go to say, oh, that's what we expected. So we can do better. We can do better. Hello, April. We can do better as black women. We don't have to get on these shows and do all this and that. I love watching black shows, black excellence. I love watching them because I know we showstoppers. We make the shows. I love seeing my black brothers and sisters dressed up, showing their businesses, just doing the damn thing. But not when they do this foolishness, getting on TV fighting and stuff and all that. I don't like that. I know I know you don't have to come on this show and be fighting, y'all. I know you don't have to do this. We can give a little sass, without throwing no hands. I know we can do it. 228 likes and 162 in the chat. Thank you. Desperate folks will do anything for a check, especially if they think they are TV stars. It ain't worth it. Your integrity. It's not worth it. Because these people are doctors and dentists. They have to go back to their place of business. You don't want people looking at you all crazy. I know people don't care what people say or do, but me as a person, I worked real hard to get where I'm at. And you think I'm gonna let a damn TV show tear me down? People work hard to become doctors and dentists. They have to study late nights and stuff. And you could lose your license and stuff. People can sue you. What if somebody sue your ass? Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. I just kind of talk about real stuff that I be thinking and seeing on TV. We don't always have to talk about mess. I'm talking about real shit that's going on here. I will not let no show tear down my what I've built. You know how long people stay up studying for the board exam and all that, and then you get on this show and let one show tear what you didn't worked hard for that. Just be honest, y'all. If you think your doctor or dentist on the show fighting, would you want to go to them? Just be honest. And we just had a clear lady up here on this, and a couple of them. They said that they have been to other clear doctors, and this lady said she had something going on with her. She had endometriosis and something else, and they could not tell her what was wrong with her. Out of 10 doctors, the last number 10 doctor was a black doctor, and that doctor told her what was wrong with her off the bat. And when that doctor told her what was wrong with her, she took the medicine or got the procedure. She said she had no problem since. And she said, and you know who the other 9 doctors were? They were all clear people. She said it took that one black doctor to tell me what was wrong with me. Another clear lady said the same thing. She said, I've had OBGYN, but the best OBGYN was a black lady. So that's why I said we are some good people. We know our shit. We work hard because we know we have to work twice as hard as the clear people. So when we do so, we're gonna be the best at it. And these are not for me. These are what the clear people are saying. They said they'd rather have a black doctor than a clear doctor. Just saying. I heard a lot of black medical students were disappointed with the show and the depiction of black doctors. I don't blame them. That's what I'm saying. It makes us look bad. Do you know how hard we have to work as black people as to be doctors, lawyers, dentists, nurses? And then when we do get it, we work, we have to show out twice as hard to prove ourselves. Even though we got the degrees, we still have to work as twice as hard. And when we do get a job over these clear people, then you get on TV and do this. Just saying, I don't think that it requires for you to be fighting on TV and lowering your standards to be on this show. If I get to get on this show and fight and say bad things and lower my standards and me, I wouldn't want to be on here. I don't care how much they pay. Because I done worked too hard and studied too hard and been up late nights trying to, study for these exams to let one show tear what I done built down. No. I'll fire my own self. I won't be returning. It turned me off from the fight with Toya and Mariah. Yes, these people, I don't understand it. Mm-mm. Heifer is being sued by an ex-employee. If Dr. Daddy does have kids out there, they need to walk away from the show. There's been some vile, nasty. No one wants to see her on there any longer. Right? I don't want to see her on there. I'm not dedicated to Married to Medicine because what they did to Mariah. Okay. Some folks don't care about behavior. They are going because these doctors are on TV. They can they can't afford their service. They can afford their services. Okay, you know, like I said, we our own people. We do what we want to do. But me, I would not be going to none of their places. They just like they want to talk about the ratchet Fukihanas, Lotto them, Gorilla them. Okay, so let's talk about y'all. Y'all the same thing. The only thing y'all ain't doing is shaking your ass and half naked, but y'all mouth the same as theirs. They got a job that they getting paid for. Y'all got a job y'all getting paid for. The only difference is y'all ain't half naked and shaking your ass, but y'all mouth the same. Y'all ain't. They be fighting, y'all be fighting. The only thing is y'all just got two different professions. They sing and rap, and you a doctor or an attorney, but y'all get down the same way. Y'all want to talk about love and hip hop? Y'all acting like married to hip hop. Cause y'all doing the same damn thing. Y'all throwing shit, throwing chairs, fighting and shit, pulling out hair. So what's the difference? Because you a doctor or a dentist or a psychiatrist and they rap, you just got two different professions. That's it. They do the same thing. The stuff that I hear come out some of these women on Married to Medicine mouth, I'll be looking. Like what the hell? And these are professional women. Let's just call a spade a spade. Just because they are a doctor or lawyer or dentist, they still human people. And we got, myself, I had high standards for them. But I had to come and realize these are regular people. The only difference is they just a doctor or a lawyer or dentist. So they'll get down too. And they probably been getting down like this, but we've never seen it because it was never televised. That's the difference. These people been getting down like this for years, but we didn't know it because they didn't have a show or we didn't have the internet and stuff like we have now. So just saying. My son and daughter-in-law hates the show Married to Medicine. Yeah, because they get on there and put us in such a bad light. And they are medical students. Okay, yeah. Look, I'm not saying people should get on here and be fake, but come on, y'all. Let's just be real. Look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had no idea that these professional women act like this. I thought that, go out to brunch and stuff. We having that nice, casual conversation, intelligent conversation. But from what I've seen for Married to Medicine, I've got a whole new look on doctors, lawyers, dentists, that these people ain't what I thought they were. And they don't have to be. This is me. I shouldn't have had such high standards for them and thinking that they're not human. But me as a person, I try to, when I'm, carry myself in high standards, with respect, discipline, that's just me. Don't get me wrong, I can still be out here doing some stuff too, but not to this extent. And now I only got older. I have grown kids. I don't have grandkids. I can't be out here like this. But hey, that's just me. Because I be seeing some people that I went to high school with. They be on here on this here internet talking about fighting, and they got grandkids. They got their grandkids in the back seat pulling up trying to fight somebody. Now, if that ain't ghetto, I don't know what is. I politely deleted them off my Facebook. I ain't got time. Not saying I'm better than nobody. I just want to be at peace, y'all. That's all. Y'all want to do stupid ass shit, go right ahead. Helper called Greg a pedo last season, and her husband was mute. He needs to face whatever is being thrown at him if he intends the altercation. If he initiated the altercation, then I believe the rumors are true. Right. So he wants people to sit here and let his wife call him a pedo and not say nothing. And then you don't say nothing either. You don't check her either. Well, sir, I guess this is going to be some rumble. Going to be some furniture moving. some drinks thrown. It is what it is. Because if I'm coming to you as a man telling your wife going around talking about me saying this and that, and you on here saying, don't say nothing to my wife. Okay, well, you say something to her then. And you said you're not going to say nothing to her? Okay, then it's going to be some furniture moving, some things shaking. That's all I can tell you, because I tried to come to you as a man, and you telling me your wife can say whatever she wants. Okay, but I'm going to say whatever I want and do whatever I want then. Then if my wife knock her blocks off, then, and then me and you got to do, we got to do. That's cool too. Now, like I said, I don't like the fussing and chaos and fight. But if somebody is out here, if somebody's out here calling somebody a pedo, this is my reputation on the line. My job is on the line. My practice on the line. And I come to you as a man telling you what your wife is saying and you're not going to do nothing about it, then hey, sometimes you got to do some things that you don't want to do. Now, I ain't saying everything going to be peaches and creams all the time, and I ain't flip-flopping. I said we got to be professional, but if provoked, but you try not to put yourself in those situations, but sometimes you can't help if you're in that situation. Now, if somebody put their hands on you, you got no choice but to defend yourself. You're not going to keep on turning the other cheek. They're going to slap the other cheek. And you going to keep turning the cheek? No. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that you're going to be professional all the time. If somebody going to knock your blocks off, you got to defend yourself. Now, you out here mess with my reputation? No. Just spattering my name? No, we got some problems here. If people do the right thing, you don't go to the wife, you go to the husband, and hopefully the husband can talk to her and say, man, I'm sorry about what my wife said. I'm going to talk to her. I do apologize. But then Dr. Davey don't do this. He said, don't say nothing to my wife. No, hell no. Then we got a problem. I enjoyed the show, especially when they would show them at work or head to an emergency call and meet up to chat and discuss their day and add a little mess here and there. Yes, just a little mess here and there, but this is just going too far, y'all. I wish the men were not involved and we could see them at work, but they are non-paid. Yeah, they say they don't get paid anymore. If he refused to address devilish baby, if I knew that side woman and kids I'm putting out names and pictures, I would become just that petty. Yes, baby. I told y'all. Now, if you out here messing with my reputation, my name, and talking down on me, now look. I know God said, Most High said, turn on the cheek. But he didn't say keep turning cheeks and keep letting people slap you on the cheek. He didn't say that. God didn't tell us to be no fool. Now he ain't told us nothing like that. Now I'm gonna watch this movie later on. It's called The Last Supper or something. Now Most High had a sharp thing. He was turning over tables and stuff because the people's up there selling stuff, and he didn't admit for that to be happening. I'm gonna watch this movie called The Last Supper and see what he's talking about. But I don't remember seeing that part in the Bible when he started turning over stuff and was ready to do some rumble. Now I got to look at this to see, is you trying to say that he was gonna fight? Now I don't remember seeing no part in the Bible about this. But hey, I could overlook some. I'm getting up in age. I could forget some stuff. But I'm gonna go back and look. I heard she was working in there, but people found out where she worked at, so she quit. And allegedly, they said she going to school online for nursing. She didn't pick back up online for nursing. So we'll see how that goes. Because remember, she can't work that much because she said Martell had broke her down. So, she can't work. And I don't know how she's studying. So she might stop studying because he'd be breaking her down where she can't work or think. She can't do nothing for herself. Yeah, I just commit. I let him stay in here as long as he ain't being disrespectful. I let him stay in here because if I'm saying something, if I say it once, I say it again. Now, I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm allowed to say what I want to say, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say on this channel is alleged. 237 likes, 143 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Mary. All right, guys, I've been on here for 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm telling y'all, I'll be telling y'all like my family. I'll be on here and just get on here and just start talking, and I'll stay on her all day and night. Y'all know I will. Y'all know I'll stay on her all day and night. No longer watching Jesus movies until they present his rightful color. You know what? You know what, them? And you right about that. You right. Now, Putin had showed the rightful color. And they already had said that the Pope has a picture of the rightful color at the church. The Ethiopian people have the right color. Russia has a museum now with all the colors. The disciples are black people with afros. Putin has put all that up there, and they got them in Russia. They have the museum with the right color. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes. But again, I have seen them. Now, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. The states, the countries had a pact. They had a deal that any of the colorful black, and this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes, but they did say that. They had some type of treaty or pact where they would not show the true color of the Most High. They have locked them away. And for thousands and thousands of years, they have been locked away. The statues, kings and queens of black people, have been buried. And you can see this on the History Channel where they have unburied them. There were statues, and they also are underwater. They didn't want the world to know the true people, the chosen people of God are us, the black people. Now, let me get off of here because I don't want to get in. I don't want to get into this. I try not to do religion and politics on my channel because I will go deep, and I don't want to do that. Coleslaw is a lazy bum. She and Martell, you will never have anything. They sure won't. Now, I watch a lot of history. I watch different channels about religions and things like that. But I will tell y'all this, and then I'm going to stop it. We are the chosen ones of God. We are God's people. If you look at Russia, Russia has brought the stuff from out of the basement. It has been locked in there for thousands of years, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. It's all alleged. But the people and the disciples are black people with afros. I'm just saying. So if you can Google, go on YouTube or Russia, they have a museum now in Russia. All the paintings are up, the books are out, and they all are black people with afros. They had it hidden in the basement. But a few churches have them the true color. The Pope has the true color. And then y'all also know about what's it called, Leviticus, where the Pope is at. Y'all know you cannot go in the basement there. It's locked down. You have to have some type of clearance or whatever to get in there. That's another thing. They have stuff locked away from us so we don't know our true, what is true. Just saying. So let me get off of it. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it, but you know how some people get, so I'm trying. Let me get off of it. Hello, Kayla. Willie, so happy for Ariane. Now she can shut the F up about Martell. You have him. Go be happy or sad. Yes, go be happy. Melanie don't want that man back. Melanie got a man. Yeah, wow. Yes, I'm gonna see you tonight, Thelma, my member and my tea sipper. Talk with y'all later. Okay, y'all, I've been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're gonna talk about this, about the alleged setup for Melanie Cherie, allegedly. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Miss Wanda was gonna try to set up Mel? That's gonna be what we talk about next. Because she did say it over there on the show that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. So we're gonna talk about it tonight, y'all. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later on. And if you are new here, we would love for you to become a new subscriber and a T drop. And also hit, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, please hit it up or hit it on your way out. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Drop the T, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye for now.